All right, everybody, this is Felipe again, and we're in this next video of our user's guide. We're talking about the triggers, all right? So we're in campaigns, triggers, and the triggers, they work to set which data we're collecting in our forms, all right? For collecting name, phone number, gender, all right, and also in which circumstances, which actions generated by the user behavior will be triggering our campaigns. All right, we can also redirect the user, so we can add here the URL, and we can create different triggers for each one of our elements. Yeah, so starting from the pop-up, that's the most important. Here we go to forms. So here in forms, we can select which data we want to collect in desktop and another setting for mobile. So for instance, maybe it will make sense to collect just email and phone number here. Yeah, you see that the email is not listed here because email is mandatory. So always the users always need to fill out with email, at least for now. Maybe in the future we're going to separate and allow users to collect just phone numbers, but from now we still have this mandatory field, that's the email. And maybe in desktop we want to collect more data because you have a bigger form. All right, same thing for the user behavior. So for example, on a desktop you want to work with just browsing time, so after 2 seconds you show your pop-up, while in mobile you want to work just with exit intent, yeah, with low sensibility. All right, so yeah, Felipe, how it works, all these different triggers. Yeah, so we have the exit intent. So in a desktop, the exit intent is very straightforward. When the user passes the mouse outside of the window, is already an exit intent, so the pop-up will be displayed. In the mobile, it's a little bit more difficult to identify this inactivity of the user inside through the mobile. So we have this 3 different ways to collect this information, 2 different sensibility levels. You can choose them here. All right, we also have browsing time, we also have URL visited. So if you select here 2, for example, this user will only be able to see our pop-ups on the 3rd URL. So he or she will firstly visit, let's say, your home page, then they go to a first product page, and when they arrive in a second product page, that will be the 3rd URL, then we're going to pop up this display our pop-up. All right, scrolling down, so for example, if you add here 65%, when the user scrolls down 65% off your page, then the pop-up will show up. All right, never forget to create your different settings for mobile and desktop here. And redirecting is pretty easy. You just copy and paste the exact URL you want to send your user. All right, don't forget everything, all protocols here, HTTP, etc., etc. All right, so this is everything for pop-up. Invitation bar, you can activate or deactivate here and determine in how many seconds after loading the code you should show this element. The same thing for the reminder bar. So if you want to activate or deactivate, and after the user closes the pop-up, do you want to how many seconds should it wait until it displays? And the FOMO bar, the same, you can activate or deactivate, and after 2 seconds it will be displayed. And the countdowns in seconds, so here we have 1,800 seconds. You can calculate and add here whatever you think it's suitable for your e-commerce, right? So I hope you enjoy this content and stay tuned for the next one. See you and have a great one. Good sales.